Hello, my name is Robin Harrison. I'm B2B editor at Clarion Gaming, and I'm here at IGB Live in Amsterdam with Eric Frank of Odds On Compliance. Do you think European businesses have underestimated the compliance requirements expected of them in the US market?
I don't know that underestimated is the right word. It's certainly complex, and there are definitely jurisdictions that require a good amount of understanding of the regulatory obligations. But there's also states that have limited or minimal requirements. And I think really it's understanding the complexities between which states are easier to get into, which are more difficult, and just understanding that roadmap as a whole is really that's kind of the key to what I was here to really talk to in the masterclass. I hope the attendees really took that away.
Excellent, I'm sure they did. And what's your view on the competitive landscape for affiliates in the US? Because obviously there's a few very sizable market leaders, but do you feel there's room for new entrants to compete?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that one of the big hurdles, regulatory, is what I'm here to what I was here to explain and talk about, and have them understand that it's not that massive a hurdle, that anyone can overcome it. It's just proper planning that gets you there. So, in terms of the competitive landscape for affiliates, anyone with good content who knows how to build an audience and deliver that for an operator certainly is gonna get the operator's attention and be able to do well in the U.S. market.
And do the compliance requirements effectively mean the affiliates have to think like operators to ensure they don't fall foul of regulators?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, what I tell all my clients, operators, suppliers, affiliates, is that your gaming licenses in the U.S., they're one of your most valuable assets. So whether you're an operator or an affiliate, you want to make sure that you are always thinking about how to stay compliant, how to maintain compliance. So certainly it's an important obligation and a responsibility to maintain compliance with your obligations. Obviously your obligations aren't as vast as they are for an operator, but they're just as important to make sure that you keep up to date.
Fantastic. And then finally, speaking more broadly about the US market, do you feel the sports betting space is about to undergo something of an evolution? Because the industry, it does feel like things are starting to shift away from customer acquisition and more to retention.
Yeah, I think the U.S. market's really interesting right now because the U.S. player can be very fickle. They can go wherever they want to go because they're getting good offers wherever they are. So certainly retention is going to be critical in the next phase of maturity. But right now we only have about 1/3 of the U.S. population in markets that are regulated. So there's still a whole group of folks out there who still haven't placed their first wager on a regulated sportsbook. And we'll see that over the next couple of years. That'll continue, but you still have to work on the markets that are regulated now and build retention across players. And then of course you talk iGaming, where only 5 states are live. There's a whole opportunity there as well for both acquisition and retention. So it's an exciting time to be in the U.S. A lot of attention, rightfully so, and looking forward to having the opportunity like events like IGB Live to talk about the U.S. and the opportunity. So really appreciate the opportunity to be here and speak about the U.S. market.